13 living here, an illegal immigrant, and that illegal immigrant's going to go back to where he came from. But most importantly, it's this effort that has been enabled by the Trump administration. President Trump said, get the bad guys. I've been working on this literally for the first 3 years of our administration with little to no help from the senior leadership in the federal government and the Biden administration. On day one, we went to work signing a 287G memorandum. It took us 20 hours to get it done. I was able to deputize our state police and our Department of Correction members to go to work in this task force.
And if you are here illegally, you will not be here any longer. And if you are going to continue to commit acts of violent crime, you will meet the same fate that this individual did this morning. And I just want to reiterate what our partners said behind us. This is not possible without the folks that do the job every single day. And as director of the FBI, it is a privilege to lead some of these brave men and women. And the only ask that I have of you in the community is the next time you see a cop, thank him. The next time you see someone safeguarding our schools, shake their hand. The next time you see our brave men and women of the FBI and the local and federal state police take down a violent terrorist, maybe give them a hug. Because those guys, those gals are the ones that are going to continue to keep our city safe. And we will not stop until this national security crisis is recognized, brought into check, and eliminated. Thank you.
Very modest. What we're going to be doing is a 25% tariff on all cars that are not made in the United States. If they're made in the United States, there's absolutely no tariff. Business is coming back to the United States so that they don't have to pay tariffs.
President Trump announced 25% tariffs against our auto industry. This is a direct attack, to be clear, a direct attack on the very workers that I stood in front of, uniform workers I stood in front of this morning at the Ambassador Bridge. A bridge that is a symbol and a reality up until now of the tight ties between our two countries, ties of kinship, ties of commerce, ties that are in the process of being broken. We will defend our workers. We will defend our companies. We will defend our country. And we will defend it together. You know, this will hurt us. But through this period, by being together, we will emerge stronger. I think what's happened, this was part of our discussion, over the course of the last several months, Canadian workers, Canadians, as a whole across this country, have gotten over the shock of the betrayal and are learning lessons. We have to look out for ourselves, and we have to look out for each other.
I don't have to tell anybody that we are living in difficult times, and it's not only this movement toward authoritarianism, it's this movement toward oligarchy, where you have a number of billionaires running the United States government, where you're seeing right now with Musk and others massive attacks against veterans. And the Veterans Administration, they want to lay off some 80,000 people in the VA who provide health care to our veterans, who make sure they get the benefits that they deserve. You're now seeing a massive attack on Social Security. Presumably they want people with disabilities to now walk in to some Social Security office, although they're cutting back on these Social Security offices all over this country. And at the end of the day, Caitlin, in my view, you got a bunch of these oligarchs who want to destroy virtually every program in America that works for working class people, so that you have massive tax breaks to the 1% and the billionaire class.